Welcome to the Where's the Finish podcast. We are three runners talking to our friends, sharing stories about running, training, life, and asking the essential question, where's the finish? WTF.
Hey guys, welcome to Where's the Finish podcast. I'm Shae.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Kevin.
And we have a very awesome guest with us today who I'm going to not mangle his last name. So I will tell you this is Jake R. And how do you pronounce your last name?
Rehacek.
Rehacek.
No, you're still wrong.
We're still wrong.
Still wrong. There's no way we're getting it right.
We've tried for 10 minutes before this.
There's no way we're getting it right. Also known as Ultra Waldo, though. So
Yeah, that's my handle.
that's his handle.
I
So
love it.
and everyone will know you because you like to wear those bright red, white striped socks out there when you're out there running.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so if you're out at a race and you're like, I think I just saw Waldo. Yep, you saw Ultra Waldo.
Or you could be hallucinating and actually see the real Waldo.
Depending on how long you've been awake
Depends on what hour.
Right.
or what you've been taking to manage your pain with.
That is also true. Yeah. Blue and yellow, purple pills.
Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Hey, well, thanks for coming and hanging out with us tonight. We certainly appreciate that. I know your time is valuable.
My pleasure, guys. I always listen to your podcast, so I love to be on it. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. We love hearing that.
You told us you were just in the gym. Of course, I got to ask you, what kind of gym bro stuff are you doing these days in the gym?
I'm actually wasn't much of a gym bro today. I normally lift a little bit, but I usually spend 30 minutes to an hour on a Stairmaster.
Okay.
Because I'm training for the Tau 200, and that's lots of hills, and I don't have hills in
Yeah,
where I live.
not
so
not too
that's
many, not too many in
that's
Florida.
my-
You never thought about we got one of those stair stepping machines in our gym, and
You should use it.
I should use the thing.
We have there's something
It's
to your health,
painful.
and Kevin and I keep saying that we're going to challenge each other.
We're going to have a contest. Who can do the most?
So you can
in a month.
so you can stay on. No, not in the month.
Oh.
We're just both going to get it on it at the
And
same
just not
time
stop?
and just not stop. And whoever stops first.
There's only one. Are you going to get in front?
there's
I'm going to
two.
get in back, or what? What do we do?
There's two.
A joint thing, or what?
There's two. at the
There's
gym.
two.
There's two.
And we're just
Well-
going to do it till you drop.
Yeah.
We know you're going to drop before me.
No, that's the challenge. I'm not.
Yeah, so it is a challenge. Jake, what's the longest time you've spent on that thing?
60 minutes, but there is speeds, right? So I'm try to be 6 and higher, and then it starts. Like under 5, it's easy. You can be there forever. But when you put the speed up, I'm hurting.
Oh.
I am hurting. I don't know. It may be better, but try. Put it on 7 and see how long you'll last.
Challenge
There's
accepted.
the challenge.
Challenge accepted. We'll report back and let you know how that goes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bad.
let me know.
so you mentioned a big race you got coming up. You're training for, and one of the things that was exciting is you also were a Badwater finisher this year. So congratulations on that. We'll
I
get
was, yep.
we'll get around to your
Pretty proud
race.
of that.
But so I want to get into your history a little bit and talk about how you got to where you're at. You have a very foreign sounding name. So where are you from originally?
I'm Czech. I'm from former Czechoslovakia. Now it's Czech Republic or Czechia, since it split from Slovakia in 1993. So, yeah, I'm Czech.
Nice.
And I
Awesome.
came here in 1991, right after actually 1990. December
So if I were to go to Czech
1990.
right now and order the best dish that represents Czech culture and food, what would that be?
Probably svíčková, but the best food in Czech is Pilsner beer. So
You're speaking my language.
All them liquid
I
calories.
love Czech already.
absolutely liquid calories. We call it's bread.
It's bread. Yeah.
It is liquid bread.
Yeah, it really kind of is,
It's
isn't
got
it?
yeast.
Exactly.
It's carby.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could really. If it's thick enough, you could probably chew it.
Well, I hope my beer's not that
we
thick.
drink more of a lighter beer, like Pilsner style beer. Mostly, that's our thing.
Nice.
Yeah, our buddy,
we drink lots
our
of
buddy
water.
Peter is Hungarian, and whenever he came in, he brought some Unicum, with them, which was a national drink they had. What is there a national drink for the Czech?
Beer.
Just
All beer, like
Remember
one.
Infinite,
Let's
they
say like
made,
one they're particularly known for, or a style of beer that
It's
particularly.
going to be Pilsner.
Yeah, Pilsner for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinite
Yeah,
here
Pilsner.
in.
Personal-
yeah.
the Pils beer that you drink is named after Pilsner Urquell, which was the first beer in this. It was brewed in, I don't know, 1800s.
And so that one,
That's
that's the
style
one
of
that
the
Peter
beer,
told
and
us
it's just-
tastes like popcorn. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh yes, he
Peter
said
told us that one tastes like buttered popcorn.
Buttered popcorn.
because it got a little bit of buttery flavor
Yeah.
to it. Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, I do remember that actually. Well, now I know something. I feel like I'm a
Joe
little bit
learned something
educated.
today.
I'm learning. I try to learn something every day. It doesn't always.
We should
happen.
hit the buzzer for Joe. Congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations.
That one?
The real question is do you know how to say acetaminophen today?
I cannot ever say acetaminophen.
Hey, there it is.
Just did it.
No,
Yeah.
he only learns something every day because he forgets something every day too.
Exactly.
Oh, that's right.
My brain is an empty tunnel that things just pass through.
Nice.
Nothing that really locks in there anymore. You was tell me though you were in the military though, correct?
Yeah, I was in the Czech military.
And
Yep.
and that had a little bit to do with your running. Like you said, you didn't run in the military.
Yeah.
No, I try to get out of everything in military. It's a national pastime. The least you can do, the better you are. So yeah, I claimed my feet were hurting. I kind of did the bone spur thing, you know. I said my feet are hurting and I can't wear the military shoes. So I was walking around the base in my running shoes, and everybody hated me because they all had to wear the regulation shoes.
Yeah, the boots. Yeah.
It was good.
That's funny.
When I was in the military, we called that skating. So it was
Skating?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a Navy term, like the skate.
It's a national sport.
Yeah,
Huh.
just a way to get around.
Oh,
things.
you skate around things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I became an
Yeah.
expert skater.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was really good trying to avoid things too. So how did you end up immigrating to the States then? What was your route to the States?
Well, we had a what's called Velvet Revolution in '89, where we kind of overthrew the communist regime, and the borders opened. Until then, they were closed, right? So we were able to start traveling to the west, and so I went on a trip around the world. I bought a one-way ticket to JFK and brought like $2,400 and landed in JFK. Bought a van for like $800 and started traveling around the States. Traveled for a year, and here I am.
Okay, so you've
Stayed until
traveled
now.
all over the States and yet you landed in Florida. Why?
Well, that's a longer story. While I was traveling, I figured I got bored, and I figured I'll go. I'm a volcanologist by training, so I went stopping at the universities and asking if somebody would have a grant money for me to get a PhD, and I found a school that did. So I went and got my PhD in geochemistry and geophysics at Washington State, and I worked there after that as a postdoc for a year, and figured out that got married and had a kid, and figured out that I cannot support family on a postdoc salary. So I was always doing computers, so started applying around the country for a computer job and got one in Florida.
Oh,
I
okay.
moved straight across the country from Washington State to Florida.
So you
So
came
very
here for
far
work?
away from volcanoes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a long ways, but volcanoes are fun, but they don't pay.
Because for a lot of the time, they're not doing that much.
So
No,
are
I
you
took care of
working?
that and stuff.
Are you still working on rocks and stuff? Or are you doing IT computer stuff now?
I'm doing IT computer stuff. I'm a partner in an environmental lab and a marijuana lab. So I do IT for marijuana lab as well. So
Wait. You said
I do
marijuana?
IT.
Like marijuana lab?
yeah, like pot. Yeah,
Do you do like the testing for it?
yeah, we do testing.
All right, we're gonna talk after this.
No, you know.
No, I'm just kidding.
Controls. it's all under lock and key. We have to account for every
Yeah, I'm
microgram
sure.
of that.
Yeah, I'm very sure of that. So you do like the actual testing for like the percentages and stuff, though?
That the percentages and all the contaminants. We have to make sure
Yeah.
that there are no pesticides, there are no heavy metals. It goes into your body, right? So it has to fulfill certain safety
things.
requirements.
So, and it's for a very specific dispensary, right? Because each of those have to manufacture their own products.
Yeah, most of the dispensaries in the state there is 21 growers and 10 labs. So it's a very small or tight market. So we work for everybody. It's the pricing. One week you have better price than the other, so they send work to you. The next week somebody undercuts you, and it's a tough business. But
so, would it change your career a lot if it went recreational in Florida?
Well, it would help our business, obviously, because the volume would go up.
Yeah, volume for sure.
Tremendously, right? So I'm sure when that happens, they'll open more growers, they'll open more labs probably, because it's just the capacity will have to be there for much more testing and much more growing. So it's all related. So yeah, it would.
Sounds like a great investment opportunity for the right person.
Yep.
I'm just not saying myself.
Because you have to it's a vertical market here, so you have to produce, you have to grow it, you have to manufacture it, and you have to sell it. It has to be the same company, so you have to have a lot of money to get into this business.
I got about $7.
And it's obvious. Yeah, no.
So with you working in the industry, do they drug test for your work, or do they like encourage you, like, hey, you should smoke pot, you should be involved?
He probably owns it.
No, not at the lab. No, we got it. They're all scientists. They're all college educated scientists. We don't have. Yeah, you got it. You're on the instruments. You're running $250,000 to $500,000 instruments. So it's no.
No, I wouldn't say like during work, but
like
I feel like
afterward?
it'd be encouraged, like, hey, maybe you should. Well, no, because then
No,
you're
they don't
like,
want- they
I
don't want those
tested this.
guys.
I know what's in this.
Yeah. Like, I'm not getting weed from there.
Right. Well, you can get the medical card like everybody else in Florida, right? And test the product, but no, you cannot come high into work. No.
That's too bad.
There's still OWCP and workers' comp.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's
No,
very
that's-
interesting. I had no idea that's what
we
you did.
test it on the instrument, not ourselves.
Yeah.
Ah, it's not like the movie How High.
No, it's definitely not like How High. That's
Wait, not How High, Half Baked, Half Baked.
Yeah.
If I worked in a brewery though, I would have to sample my
In a
product.
brewery, you have to sample.
Yeah. So
You
I mean,
have
that's a
to
valid
test.
question.
Yes, it's different. Not
It's the same, but
it
not
is a
different.
valid question. But when you're coming to work, it smells okay. It's fine because we have to dry it, so you get the smell.
Yeah.
now we have a place here in Ocala that processes it. I don't know if they make it or if they're packaging or what they do.
Oh, Stinky Bridge?
Yeah, and you can
on
when you
I-75.
drive.
No, not I-75, Maricamp.
Mary Camp Road. Yeah, as you're getting close to 200, you go over the bridge, and right below the bridge is
No, they're not producing it.
There's
That's
nothing
just where
there.
everybody hangs out to smoke all the weed under the bridge.
I'm pretty
Joe.
sure.
no. There's
that's
no
not-
that building. There's a big building. If you're going towards 200 on the left on the other side of the bridge, that's what they do it.
By the furniture place?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, no, there's not. I just ran that neighborhood.
I don't know.
I'll show you sometime. It's what they do there.
No, I know they just opened a brand new one.
It's
on
not it's not a dispensary. It's
it's
like a
it's
manufacturer type place.
manufacturing grow house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just opened a great big one on I-75 too, where the flea market used to be. That's now a dispensary, not a dispensary, but
If the wind's
a
blowing
growing-
just right, you can smell it for a while away too.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
We've talked an awful lot about weed. I'm very sorry that we spiraled into that whole conversation.
Somebody's very excited about
He
this.
came on WTF, and that's what we talked about. But no, so we really do want to get though into your running history and how you became a runner. I mean, obviously you were running from running whenever you were in the military.
Yeah, me too.
So
how'd
you discover that you were a runner?
I'm not. I just fell into it. I started cycling when I hit my 40s and found out that I'm fat and not doing anything. So I started racing bicycles, and I did that for a few years and realized that every old dude on the race circuit things there in Tour de France, and we had an ambulance on our races every weekend. It was carnage.
Wow.
So I got out of that and started doing triathlons, and that was fun. So I did a bunch of Ironman and shorter races. And
What's your favorite Ironman you've done?
I think I did Chattanooga twice, and I really like that. They've changed the bike course now. I'm not sure. I think it's on the highway or on like interstate, so it may probably not be as much fun as it was when I rode it, because it was out in the countryside and it was really beautiful. But and the river, it's a river swim, so it's an easy swim. I'm not a great swimmer, so I always enjoy the downhill swim. And yeah, that was a good one. St. Louis was nice. I wasn't a fan of Texas much.
Is Texas the one in the man-made lake, or was that the one?
It's the one you're in the wind the whole time.
Yeah, you swim in the duck shit and you ride on the actual elevated highway into the wind. It's like 20 miles into the wind, 20 miles downwind, 20 miles into the wind, 20 miles downwind, and so on forever. It just hurts.
Yeah.
So,
Shae and I were just in Chattanooga this past weekend, and they had the Chattanooga Marathon going on.
Yeah, yep. They had we almost jumped into doing one of the races there, but then it poured rain.
Like poured.
And I bet it was cold, wet rain too.
Cold,
it was
wet
like
rain.
41, 42 degrees.
Yeah.
It felt like it. It was like, what, 60?
do they run it on the same course as the Ironman? Do they run over the Barton Hill? Do you know if it
No, so it goes over all the different bridges in the city.
There's like 7 bridges, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a little different.
Huh.
But yeah, there is a pretty decent hill. It's one of the hillier Ironman courses.
We were talking to a
Actually,
runner, and they
so-
were like, "This is a crazy hilly marathon." So
You know, as many times I've been
that's
through
probably-
Chattanooga, and I've know people from Chattanooga, I have never visited Chattanooga. I've
You're
never
missing out.
Yeah, I mean, like I've never been to like
Yeah, it's a
Ruby
beautiful
Falls
city.
or the Lost Sea or
Well, the Lost Sea's north of Chattanooga.
you know, I've never
That's still fun though.
I've never seen the like Chattanooga Choo Choo Museum and all that stuff, like you know all that stuff that it's known for. Never, I've driven through there tons of times.
We saw some pretty cool stuff. We went to dinner a couple times.
going to we did a crawling cave tour.
That was bonkers.
It was so like there was a section that I went through called Pancake, and I was like, "Am I going to get out of this?" And like my elbows are all well, you can see they're all starting to bruise up because you're just scrabbling on your elbows,
Using your elbows to drag yourself through.
Yep.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like 5 miles, I think, almost 5 miles, something like that. It was 4 hours.
Yeah, it was about 3.5, 4 hours.
4 hours.
Crawling
But,
through the caves.
See, you should cave dive. Then you don't have to scrape. You just float through.
Well,
No.
I've heard of that too. Our friend Mandy, she was doing some cave diving there for a while. We've had a couple friends who
Oh yeah, I know Mandy from her job. At Light Monkey. Yep, absolutely.
That's so cool.
Yep.
So you did quite a few triathlons, and how did that segue? Did you know about ultra because of that, or
Well, I kind of switched to I went to one of the Andy Kroom's races up because I live right by the Kroom Forest, and I went to run one of the trail races and found out that ultra runners are so much cooler than triathletes.
Yeah.
I agree.
Started hanging out with them and started running longer and longer and longer, and here I am. Essentially,
Jumping into an Andy race for the first time, getting into the ultra community that way. That's perfect entry.
Yeah, I was actually with Andy this past weekend. He took over, A1 Ultras took over the Itch and the Tick, and the Itch was this weekend.
Right.
So I went out to the start line and hung out for a few minutes while they had 16 runners. It's about,
I think that's the most they've ever had.
Genuinely, I think the year I did it, there were 8.
yeah, they don't ever have very many. And then our friend,
it's nice low key. It's
our friends Scott Hoover and Arian Roshan went out there and ran it, and so I met them at Baseline Road and shuttled them back to the car after we ate some lunch. And Ari did really good. He finished in like 5:05. Yeah, 5. Yeah, the guy he second place. So and he said there was the front of the pack there was like 5 people that were super fast. And they got lost, and so he was able to make up ground on them.
It's actually going that way. It's pretty easy because you want to go down the good path, and you'll notice you're on a Jeep road after a certain while, or just like on a
They all
forest road.
They all went for a swim. There was a section they were about chest deep in water, and they were off the trail.
I know exactly where that section is because you're supposed to take the boardwalk, and if you miss that,
I think the original trail used to go through there. They had to reroute it because when it would flood, there was mud and stuff, and people would get stuck in there.
Okay, so they rerouted away from where that boardwalk was.
Yeah, so now it's a drier. I haven't been in there where since they've done the reroute, but Ari took the right way and everyone else took the wrong way, and
that's interesting.
It was fun. It was a really interesting.
Good job, Ari.
Yeah,
you scouting out that Bear 444 course, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think the first time I may have seen. No, I think I've seen you for the first time at a skunk ape race. Might have been, but I've seen you at several A1 Ultras races. And one thing I love about whenever I show up to a race and he's there, if I sit down close to him, he's probably going to have a cooler beer that I can stick in my hand and kind of snatch one out.
That's very funny.
He's very
essential equipment.
Yes. That's a priority.
He's very friendly with his beer.
Yes.
I'm a sharing type.
and of course, we said everyone, if they don't know you in person, you have this specific kit that you like to wear when you run, and you're easy to pick out of a crowd. So tell us about how you picked up this gear that you run. Why is it that you run and what you wear?
It was total happenstance. I've ordered some compression socks, and they sent me a free gift, like a surprise mystery item or something. And those were these red and white striped compression
That's
sleeves.
So funny.
So I started wearing them, and people started saying, "Hey, Waldo!" And so now I've ordered like 5 more pair as they get dirty really quick. So yeah, I just made it a thing up because then there was a Halloween race that I figured, okay, well I'll lean into it. So I bought a T-shirt, striped T-shirt, and I bought a hat. So I've got the whole outfit now, and it makes people happy on the trail. And as I say, I'll never get lost, right? Somebody will always find me.
That is true.
Has anyone seen Waldo? We'll go looking for Waldo.
So,
That's so funny.
so yeah. So it just happened, but I'm running with it, so to speak.
I see what you did there.
Wait.
Come on,
No.
Joe.
A little bit of my fun.
I don't have my buttons
you
written
go.
out, so I can't remember what's what.
You just mashed a bunch
Just
of
much.
buttons.
They're all fun.
That's the one I wanted.
Well, I absolutely love the outfit. I think it's fun. I think everyone should express their personality through their trail clothing. I think it's freaking cool.
It works even it works for me too, because when I'm at races where there are photographers, I can pick myself out of the crowd.
That is
really
true.
easily. I just look at
Yep.
the feed and I see striped socks, and I'm in this picture. When you have hundreds of pictures, you want to find yourself quickly, so that works too.
I do the same with my
So
sparkle skirts.
It works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sparkle skirts.
Because not a lot of
There you
people
go.
are
Yep.
wearing sparkly, and so
Yep.
it's like I can find myself in a picture. I can see me and like, oh, there I am.
Well, the fun thing about people that dress up for ultras or any race really, is they have personality. You can tell these people don't take themselves too seriously, that they're just going out and have fun. Those are fun people to spend time on
This is
trail
why I'm
with.
packing 3 costumes for Halloween.
You're actively making one right now.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. If I see someone on trail with a costume, I want to run with that person too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know that they're going to be the life of the party.
I love it.
So you did do an amazing race this year, Badwater. So can you tell us a little bit about your journey to Badwater, how you kind of got into that race?
Well, I think it's everybody ultra runner's dream to run the Badwater, right? And
I don't think it is. I've talked to a lot of people, and that is not the case.
Oh, well, it was mine. And Lisa Smith-Batchen, my coach, she's a legend of the Badwater, right? So
Yeah.
I told her last year, I would like to run that. And she said, yeah, sure. I was expecting her to say, are you crazy? You're nowhere near ready for that. But she said, no, absolutely, you do it. So I started training, and then I applied. I didn't think I'll get selected because we have to apply in February or by the end of January. You have to send in the application, and then Chris makes the selections. And surprisingly, I got selected. I didn't. The funny story about that is that I was at the time I was teaching diving in Bahamas, so I was underwater when the selection took place. So I surfaced and I opened my phone, and there's like thousands of messages from everybody. Congratulations, that's awesome. I was thinking, what happened? What did I do? And then later, I find out that I got selected into the Badwater.
That's awesome.
That was cool. Then I reviewed the video and actually saw that I did get selected. So I really started training a lot. And I didn't have the gym membership at the time, so I was running that hill on Croom.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the Croom Hill?
Oh, yes.
I run it for 3-4 hours several times a week, up and down, up and down, up and down, to get the elevation. That's the only way you
Honestly,
can get.
yeah, I was going to say, those hills over there are very good.
Ugh.
Yeah,
that
but they're
sounds horrible.
short. It's a
They
mind
are.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. He sneaks that hill into a couple races.
It's a quarter mile.
Yeah.
I can tell you exactly. It's a quarter mile hill. I know it very, very
Intimately. He knows every rock, every route, where not to step. Yeah. When it rains, he knows where the puddles form.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's been my nemesis for
Well, it's a
long time.
it's a race that you have to qualify for, and usually people have pretty extensive running background to get there. So, what were some of the big races that you had to get you into Badwater?
Well, you have to at the time you had to have 400-mile races under your belt, not belly, and so I did the long haul. I did the Tampa Bay 100, and then you had to do one qualifying race, which was Keys 100, and that one I finished 17 minutes under the cutoff. That was brutal race for me. It was so hot, and I was out of it. Thanks to my crew at the time, they got me to the finish line because I was hurting. And then I actually sent in the application, or I didn't send it, I wrote it, and ran the long haul in January, and the deadline was the same day I finished the long haul in the evening, was the latest possible to send in the application. So I was waiting if I finished the long haul for a second time.
That's wild.
That's awesome.
To send the application in. That's why I didn't think I'd get selected, because my resume wasn't that impressive, but I got lucky.
Okay, you say your resume is not that impressive.
But we're looking at your ultra sign up, by the way.
You have Marathon des Sables on there. Come on now.
You Marathon des Sables? That's cool.
Yeah, that was fun. That's different though. Those don't apply. Multi-day races don't apply towards Badwater qualifications.
Technically, no, but it was also, it's on your DUV, so it shows on there. So when they're looking at everything, they still do see that.
Right, they do. Yeah, that's true. So I did that one, and I did the Grand to Grand, which I think is harder than Marathon des Sables, actually.
Yeah, tell us about the Grand to Grand, because
sand.
this seems very interesting. Where is that at?
You run from the rim of the Grand Canyon to the top of the Grand Staircase of Escalante, which is essentially a Bryce Canyon. It's beautiful. It's through the backcountry, Arizona, and it's absolutely spectacular race, and it's hard. It's essentially uphill the entire time, and the sand is deeper and more of it than in Sahara, actually.
Wow.
So it was a beautiful race. It was awesome. Also, it's way more friendlier because there is, I don't know, a couple hundred people only, whereas Marathon des Sables, there was 19 or 1,700 people started and 700 finished or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So it's a huge it's a huge race. You don't meet half the people there. You just meet your tent mates, because both races you have 8 people per tent, so it's kind of a communal thing. But you don't meet that many other tent mates, because you finish running, you stuff your face with food, and you fall asleep. So it simplifies your life, because there is no cell phone connection anywhere, both of these races. So you literally eat, sleep, and run, nothing else. And
I like that. You're speaking my language.
Eat, sleep, and run.
Eat, sleep, and run.
It is outstanding.
That's
Right, and plus the people you meet at your tent they're your friends forever. They're just a great group, and it's fun.
So Grand Canyon to Bryce, how far is that? How long is that race?
It's probably 120 miles.
It's
More than that?
170 total, but it's a stage race, so you don't run it in one piece. You run every day. You have a prescribed start and finish,
Oh, okay.
and a couple of checkpoints that you have to pass where you get more water, because these races you carry everything on your back. The only thing you get is a tent, but you have to carry your mat and your sleeping bag, plus all the food and all the electrolytes, everything, the puffy jackets, everything, your clothes, and the only thing you get is water. And at Marathon des Sables, the water was super limited. You got 5 liters overnight to the first checkpoint, and you got 2 liters at every checkpoint. And let me tell you, it's not enough in 125-degree Sahara heat. So
Yeah, I can't fathom, because I'm somebody that has heavy water needs.
Yeah, me too.
In an 8-mile
too.
run, I can drink 1.5 liters, no problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, me too.
I mean, I can go 10 miles and not drink any water.
Yeah. There's some people like that.
I-
I've seen these guys that go out with 500 ml soft or flask, and that's what they run with for a friggin' ultra. And it would not be enough water for me at all. I don't know how people do it.
Me neither. I need a lot of water. Yeah, so these races are it's kind of fun. I enjoy the prep to these races, to multi-days, because you literally weigh every item. You weigh every gram, every item counts, and you look and, this weighs, 15 grams, and this item weighs only 10 grams. I'm taking this one, not this one. It's like, because you're carrying everything, so your bag shouldn't be more than, let's say, 9 kilograms, which is, 22 pounds max.
Yeah.
To start with, because all the food, that freeze-dry food, that's what I eat, because you have to pack as many calories into your weight as possible. So you get the freeze-dry food, but to save on weight, you take it out of that original packaging, because that's heavy aluminum packaging, and you repack it into Ziplocs. And I was able to save 500 grams by repacking all my food.
Wow.
Well, that's what ultralight. That's what ultralight
like that.
backpackers do too.
Yeah.
And when you're buying the equipment, you pay for grams. I mean, you pay dearly.
Exactly.
You pay dearly for those grams of weight. So I get it. I like to backpack too, and of course, I just broke into multi-day racing, and I love it. I could see where I could do more of it. It's just such an adventure. I really enjoyed doing it. But
Congratulations on your across Florida 200, by the way.
Thank you. I really appreciate. I got my belt buckle in the other day, and
Impressive.
yeah,
Very.
But it's one of those things I really enjoy it. But it's like, because I like backpacking too, and that equipment is not cheap.
Well, it's always the saying, the grams make pounds.
Yeah.
Of every gram counts, so you don't make full pounds.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So I love multi-days. Those are a lot of fun. It's a whole different game than the regular ultras, but again, fun.
So you got to Badwater, and one of the neat tricks he taught me was he showed me his cooler that he packed. Mm-hmm. He has a cooler that is just the right size for checking for luggage.
Oh, yeah.
So, and it's a specific brand cooler. He said a friend of his told him about it,
Dusty told me. Yep.
And Shae, you got to figure out what this cooler is, because it was a good way you could pack this thing and take it with you. So you learned.
So what's the cooler?
I forgot, but it's a Walmart cooler, $120. I don't know from
Probably
top
an
of my
Arctic.
head. It's not of any, not one of those super brand names like Arctic or Igloo. It's I don't know. It's a white cooler, has wheels on one side and the handle on the other, and it's exactly 62 inches or whatever it needs to be dimensional, or 61.5, just to get underneath the dimensional requirements of the airlines. So it's perfect. You have
Good
to
to
look it
know.
up. Look it up in Walmart.
It was
It's
really
on top shelf.
really
all
cool
I
that
know.
you had
I
that
don't
thing
know.
out there with him. Like, what a great idea. So tell us about your bad water experience. How'd that go for you?
It was awesome, but super hard. I had an excellent crew. I had 4 really great runners and friends that supported me along the way. You run first 50 miles, you have to run on your own. They can provide you with water, but you cannot have a pacer. And you start, because I'm slow, so I started at 8 in the evening.
Jealous.
In the first wave. There's 3 waves, 8,
I
9, and 10.
I will forever be bitter that I was in that second wave until I go get my revenge next year, and then I'll be in that first wave.
Yeah, and so so you run it overnight. That was okay. I enjoyed it a lot. The sunrise above the dunes was beautiful, and then the hills start, and you start climbing. Yeah, you get the town spas first, and that's when you can have a cruise. So you start climbing that, and that's okay still because it's the first day. And then you run down the town spas, and I picked the wrong shoes on the way down, and I wasn't able to tie them enough. So it's a 13 or 17 mile downhill, continuous, pretty steep. And my thumbs, my great toes started hitting the front of the shoes, and my nails left me. Yeah.
Was that during the race, or did they come off like after?
Well, the nails stayed there, but they got black during the race, and the blisters started during the race. And so essentially from that point on, it was not much of running anymore. It was kind of a zombie march towards the end. Then you hit the Panamint Valley, which is the second flat, which is mental because you see 40 miles in front of you, straight road, and it's about 125 degrees, and you know where you need to get to the next checkpoint, which is on the other side of the valley, but it never gets closer. The only cool thing is that the jet fighters are overflying over you, so that kind of boosts your, because they know they have training runs there, and they know we're running the race, and they do flyovers just for the heck of it. So that's kind of cool, but that boosts your morale a little bit. But you get to the Panamint Springs, and then you start climbing again to the I forgot
The Crowley?
the second big hill. Yeah, Crowley.
Yeah.
Father Crowley. Yes, and you climb, and in my case, it gets dark. So you get to the top of the Father Crowley. It's already its second night, and then you start descending, or that's a fairly shallow descent. And I got super sleepy, and I told my crew that I wanna sleep somewhere, and they told me when you get to the next checkpoint you can sleep. So I made it to the next checkpoint, and they told me, no, you can't sleep.
That's how you know you have a good crew.
Horribly tricked me. I was so crushed. So I keep going, and that's when I started hallucinating, because I thought I'm hallucinating, but probably not, because you see there's another about 30 or 40 mile stretch of the road that you can see, but it's night, so you see these red dots that go forever. And I'm thinking, that cannot be the cars of the race. There's too many of them. But it was. It was, I don't know, 30 or 40 cars in front of me, spaced out like a little strings on the line, and I was just thinking that cannot be. And they never got closer because obviously they were following their runner. So I couldn't verify if it was a car or something else. It just kept running away from me. So mentally I was gone. And so I said, okay, I want at least hot soup. At first they told me, you cannot have hot soup. It takes too long to heat it up and do stuff. Then finally I convinced them, and I was imagining that I'm sitting in the chair and eating this hot soup, and they hand me at one of the stops, and they hand me the cup of the hot soup, and they say, you can't sit, you have to keep walking, because they were afraid that I would. Can you hear me?
Yeah, give me just one second.
Yeah, we were
Hello?
yeah, we hear you. There was a
Froze.
There we go.
yeah, we had a little bit of technical issue on our side. We started getting a little glitchy.
How about now?
For a
Can you
second.
hear us okay?
I can hear you now.
Yeah,
So I
that's
don't know
perfect.
what you
Alright.
didn't hear.
Yeah, I don't know what we did.
Okay. So no hot
Did you
soup.
hear the soup story or not yet?
So they said no, they wouldn't.
Well,
they wouldn't give you hot soup.
They handed me the hot soup, but they told me I couldn't sit down. I had to eat it while walking. So there was another crushing moment in my race.
Again, you have really good crew.
I know. Yeah. No, I'm eternally grateful to them. So they got me because they were afraid that I'll just seize up and I won't be able to move, which was a good possibility, I think. So then we get to Lone Pine during like at 10 in the morning or something, I think, and finally there I got to sit and eat at McDonald's or some food,
Nice.
real food, and then the hardest half marathon in the world, right, climbing up to the portal, and so that was pure will. I was done. They just pushed me along to the top, and it was funny because Bob Becker passed me during my eating at the Lone Pine, so I was trying to catch up to him. That was the only kind of a carrot I had. I passed him somewhere along the way. I just wanted to finish at least with him or in front of him, so I could like welcome him to the finish line. And I managed barely, like I think I finished 5 minutes before him or something like that. But at least I was there when he finished, so that was pretty exciting to see him finish it. That was special.
Yeah, we were also
Yeah,
we also
they
got
were-
to see him finish.
Did we? I thought we
Yeah.
left before he finished.
Yeah.
We saw him finish.
So you have to witness history.
Yeah.
It really is history
Yeah.
when an 80-year-old guy finishes
Yep.
Badwater.
Yep, that was super special. So yeah, that was cool. Yeah, it was hard.
Do you have any urge to go
As you know,
back?
Shae, right? Well, not this year for sure, but eventually I may. How about you?
Oh, I'm getting my redemption next year.
Okay.
No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm getting my redemption.
What are you doing today
Wow.
to prepare yourself for tomorrow?
I'm getting better. That's what I'm doing.
right.
I'm getting over this cold.
Love it.
Yeah.
I have the
Yeah,
immune system
so-
of a fly.
They're pretty good at dodging swatters, though.
Yeah, no. I was around my coworkers with children for
Half a second.
2 afternoons in a row. I went to the building that has coworkers that have small children, and I got sick.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your Badwater finish. That is
Thank you.
fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
That's
It
impressive.
was exciting.
what an
Yeah,
awesome accomplishment.
I'll definitely go back one way or another. I'm happy to crew for somebody. I may run it again. I don't know. It's a pretty hefty endeavor, time wise and financial wise, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
not, and there's so many other races, but it's a Badwater family, right? Once you're in it, you kind of want to go back.
Yeah, well, you got to do. I was going to say Salt and Sea. That one's a good one.
I crewed Salton Sea this year, and I want to run the Cape Fear as well. I followed it 2 years in a row. I was getting ready to run it. I either got hurt or the plans interfered somehow, so I never got to run it. But I want to run both of those myself too. So.
Yeah, we're going out to Salton Sea this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I
fun.
did it a couple years ago, and now going to go and do it again. So.
Yeah, that's a cool race too. That's a super cool race.
I like the buckle. It's very pretty. Although the beginning is just it's it smells so gross. The Salton Sea.
Yeah.
It's I was dry heaving.
It's only going to smell that way for a little while longer.
Yeah, because then they're
They're going
gonna
to drill all the lithium out.
they're gonna
bottom,
mine underneath it.
It's about to happen real soon.
Yeah, Salt Lake is like that too. It's just the brine shrimp that are in there.
It doesn't smell as bad. No,
as bad as
not even close to Salton Sea. Not even
Really?
close. Not even. No comparison.
Yeah, Salt Lake is horrible smelling to me too. But you did pick another big race though, another expensive and time consuming training race to go to. So tell us about this thing you got coming up.
Oh, you mean the Route 66 or the Tahoe?
Oh, I didn't know about the Route 66.
He's doing Route 66.
Oh, tell us about Route 66.
I'm doing Route 66 in 2 or 3 weeks. That was kind of a spur of the moment. And I'm going to run it as a journey runner, so no crew. So I'm running with the backpack. Again, I got reminded of the Marathon des Sables or G2G, so I'm packing my backpack because you have to carry. There are it's 140 mile along the Route 66 from Seligman to Topok along the old road, and there are only 3 checkpoints where you can leave the drop bags, so it's fairly big distance for a runner, and you have to be able to carry about 4 liters of water with you, and there's going to be supposedly a rowing car that will supply you with water, but everything else I have to carry on myself for 40 to 60 miles in between the stops. So that's going to be pretty exciting.
Oh, so about
in the middle of packing.
So like 50 miles between aid stations with 4 liters of water.
Right.
Wow.
No, they'll give you more water along the way. There's a car, but you don't know when they're going to drive by, so you got to have plenty of water
to make it too.
And I looked at the forecast, and it's like 35 already at night there, so it's pretty cold. But it gets to 75 during the day, so you have to carry a puffy jacket. You have to have lots of clothing for night and lots of clothing for day.
All those layers you have to carry when you're not wearing them.
Yeah, you have to carry all that. Well, you can stash some in the drop bags, but you don't know when you're going to need what, right? So I'm in the middle of kind of planning and packing for that right now.
So is that on a complete section of the original Route 66?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, absolutely. Yep. Oh, cool. And that's the fun part. I kind of Googled it. Actually, I even asked the ChatGPT to list me all the gas stations along the way, and it kind of sputtered and said, there are none.
Oh.
140 miles. So, yeah, there is nothing there. I was thinking it'll be like Keys where you can stop by every couple of miles and get some food at the gas station, so I wouldn't have to carry anything much. But that's not how it works there. There's nothing. So I literally have to carry all my calories for 50 miles and all the electrolytes and everything with me. All I get is water. So I gotta plan for all that. So it's gonna be exciting.
That's a lot of logistics to think about too.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
And every pound.
But
or
I like that part. Exactly. So, but that's what I enjoy. I enjoy the prep for these races. That's half the fun. So.
Have you ever done any adventure races?
No, I didn't. I'm not, because I'm not much of a team player, so
He's a solo man.
Nah,
yeah, I like
Know
doing
your
things on my
strengths, know
own.
your weaknesses.
I just don't play well with
Right,
others.
yeah.
Okay,
Right.
that's funny.
Yeah. So, well, no, that's not true. I enjoy being with others, but I just enjoy doing these things myself because then,
Yeah. Well, because then you're not
do it.
beholden to other people's pace or skill or any of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
right. Yep. That's what I do the same thing diving. I like diving myself because it's, again, it's just,
But you
it's the
can't.
tranquility of
But
the
you
whole
can't
thing,
dive by yourself, don't you? Always have to have your dive buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little hesitant on that. Yeah,
It's just snorkeling with a tank. That's all.
It's just going underneath caves into certain death.
Hey, sometimes in the cave it's safer to be alone because that way the person in front of you doesn't block your exit, right? So
Yeah.
let's look at it that way.
Or stir up the water in front of you so that you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, to stir up the sill so you cannot see. Yeah, you're responsible for yourself. So
Well, that
How weird is it that we know 3 ultra running cave divers?
Yeah. I mean,
Diving and ultra
Who's
running
the
are
third
apparently. So there's you, there's Mandy, and there's Nicole Parisi.
Yep.
yeah,
She does diving.
yeah.
oh, I don't know Nicole. Oh, I don't know Nicole.
She's out of Lakeland.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't dress like Waldo,
Cool.
so you might not have noticed her.
I haven't. Yeah. Yep.
No, but diving's a big sport in Florida, though. You know, I mean,
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
beautiful,
unlike
man.
people move here, people travel here just to dive in Florida. We have caves, we have springs, we have the ocean all the way around us. So there's a lot of dive opportunities right here in Florida where other places don't have it.
It'd be
Yeah,
weird to
I
go
didn't
diving.
dive until I moved to Florida.
Oh, okay.
I was a mountain climber. But there is no mountains here, so I had to switch to something different.
The most
Something
exciting diving you're going to get in a lot of states is like deep lakes. You know,
Right.
Like when we were in North Carolina, there was a lot of reservoirs. So one of the things that people like to dive there was these old towns. So when they built the reservoir, they would just flood an entire city underneath
You're
it.
right.
So there's
They flood the
cities
city,
still
right.
under the lakes that people go down and dive into the buildings in the lakes.
Oh man.
Yep, that is super cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very cool.
But yeah,
But here we dive in people's drinking water. I always tell them, I am peeing in the water that you're drinking. And I'm diving there.
well, you know,
And literally, sometimes in the caves, you come across the well casing that's been put in there for somebody's well. It's right going right through the cave. You're swimming around and say,
I'm gonna go swim.
on it, say, hello.
I'm gonna go swim where Joe's well casing is at his house and
you mess up my good water.
mess up your good water.
I got great water.
You do have good
Exactly.
water.
Yeah.
You're so close to Silver Spring.
Yeah,
I think we're probably tapped into the same.
you probably are
spring.
the bottling company.
I'm sure you are. Yep.
Yeah, 'cause
it's a one big aquifer actually in the whole Florida.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like, if you was to draw a straight line from my house to the main spring at Silver Springs, it's probably less than 2 miles.
That's probably about
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're definitely the same. Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of the houses in my neighborhood that they don't have the same good water. I mean, you know, it's kind of hit or miss. You just don't know what you're going to hit when you drill because it's also shallow wells in Florida, and you get like sulfur and iron, and you get this like swamp type water. You know,
Kevin's got pretty rough water.
I got
like
swamp
hard.
water at my house.
Not swamp water, but it's like
I'm an ogre.
You have to drill at least 80 feet or deeper to get the good waters. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
but I'm definitely, I believe I'm in the Silver Springs aquifer.
Yeah, I
because
think
it's
so.
such good water.
It's good water.
Yeah,
Good Joe water.
yeah.
Yep.
We love good Joe.
Well, when I was a kid, I was told that they couldn't scientifically produce water as clean as Silver Springs, but now the water's not as quality as it used to be. It has a lot higher nitrogen levels and things like that from fertilizer and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people have their lawns and the stupid golf courses just
yeah, and like one of
spread
the
fertilizer everywhere.
the thing that bothers me about that too is like there's the whole thing with the county right now. Obviously, we're in the Silver Springs protection area, the PFA. That's the preferred focus area. And one of the things are like, oh, we need to eliminate all these septic tanks. Well, yes, there are a lot of septic tanks, and that does increase the nitrogen. However, the vast majority of the nitrogen entering the system is from it's agriculture.
Yeah.
So it's like just like with people like them saying like, oh yeah, people recycling, that's the problem. People creating trash, that's the problem. No, pollution, climate control is the big cause of the corporations. Yeah. So then just saying like, oh, people, you guys can help, when it's really the bigger picture. They're not looking at the biggest producers. They're targeting the small producers.
Well, because they have a better lobby than we do, right?
Yes.
That's right.
Well, and like in our area, also the agricultural is also draining the aquifer. So we have, like we have a cattle farm in our area. Their permit was for, I forgot how many millions of gallons, but it was a lot of water they're pumping right out. Plus, we got these big like sod farms and other farms that are pumping water out into the out of the aquifer into the field. So it's not really the people per se; it's the agriculture that has a lot of impact on the springs.
And then the problem is, it's the state or the water management district that's giving them the consumptive use permit, and so they're like, yeah, of course, you guys can have this much, while other communities, smaller communities, are struggling to make sure they're conserving water so they remain below their cup.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a lot of feelings about
Tell me more about this, Shae.
I have a lot of feelings.
Tell me more about
But then Ultra Waldo's peeing in your water. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Only in Joe's water. Only in Joe's water.
I mean, if
That's
it makes
good
me a better
electrolyte,
ultra runner,
so.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, I always love when you go to the ocean. I used to pick kids and let them know, like when you see the water coming up to the beach and it rolls in and out, and you see that little white foam that kind of is at the leading edge of the water.
Foam?
That's the pea foam. So like if you have like what they call a protein skimmer on an aquarium, it bubbles water, air up through water to the column, and it removes all of that sediment. That's the ocean's way of naturally cleaning like proteins or animal feces and stuff out of the water. So that bubbly stuff on the edge of the beach is just
Joe P.
It's just pee.
It's just Joe. It's just Joe.
Well,
Joe pissed everywhere.
Fish stuff. Fish make love in water too.
That's why the sea's salty.
Well, actually, so a single blue whale, I'm going to ruin everybody's day.
Oh, fuck. God damn it, Shae. Push the button.
The reason the ocean is so salty is a single blue whale can ejaculate 5 gallons of semen.
I was gonna make another joke about Joe ejaculating 5 gallons.
It has to, because it's all diluted in the water.
Yeah. Imagine getting hit by the bucket of semen, a 5-gallon bucket of semen. That's nasty.
I'm gonna get a 5-gallon bucket and make slime with it. Leave it in Kevin's yard.
That's gross.
And so Route 66 and then
He's like, okay,
so Route 66.
Right, so let's fucking bring this shit back now. God night.
Segueing away from semen. You know what's long and hard and full of semen?
Submarine.
And then, so after the Route 66, what's the other one you said you had?
The 200, but that's Andy's fault. I didn't even think of it, and he texted me one day when I was getting ready for the bad water, so my head was somewhere else, and he said, "Hey, do you want to run the Tahoe 200 with me?" And I just responded, "Sure," because I didn't look it up, didn't think of it, didn't do anything. And I know Lake Tahoe. I've been there when I was traveling the States. It's a beautiful area, so I figured, yeah, that'll be fun. So he said, "You have to sign up right now because the lottery, again, it's a lottery. It closes up today." So I signed up, and it's not cheap. So I paid the freaking money, and then I didn't still look at it, and then suddenly the email comes that I was selected. So I start looking into that. And first, there is no refunds, so I cannot get any money back. And second, I find out that it's like 45,000 feet of elevation. And it's all about 6,000 feet of, it's all like super high up. So I don't know how I'm going to get ready.
Are
in
you
Florida,
so are you not able to go in advance?
Well, that's what I'm going to probably have to do. I'll have to go there ahead of time and just get acclimatized and run those hills a little bit, get familiar with the area. That's the plan.
Yeah,
you cannot. I don't think I can go straight up and just run it, because also there is what they call a Tahoe lung. There is a lot of pollen and dust or something in the air there, and that really screws up your lungs. And I have asthma, so that's not going to be really healthy for me to start with. So I gotta figure it out. I'm gonna go ahead of time, figure out, run with the buff around my face probably. I don't know yet, but I plan to go there early.
Well, that's some of the fun. That's some of the fun of ultra, though, is figuring things out. And you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's all Andy's fault. So
that sounds about right. I believe it.
He made me do it. So.
Andy's a bad influence on a lot of us. So
he sure is. I blame Andy for a lot of things. Actually, I try to blame Andy for everything, honestly.
Right.
Man, a lot of people do. A lot of people are doing Tahoe 200.
Yeah.
It's one of the big ones.
It is. And
It's one of the big ones. Yeah.
We've got some Florida runners going out.
Is Joe Fuller going back?
Nope.
No.
He
is not. But I will tell you, homeboy is doing really good with his fitness. He's really
getting back to it.
He is getting back to it. He texts me almost daily with his crazy workouts that he's doing and his runs, and he's lost some weight. He's looking really good. So, but he says he's definitely aid station material for long haul from here forward.
I just want him to finish. That's all.
He says he's finished it before. So,
well, Jake's gonna be out at long haul this year too. So you keep going back. Why do you keep going back to long haul?
Well, I love the race. It's a premier Florida race, right? It was my first 100. Oh, actually, no, the Tampa Bay was my first 100, but still.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love it.
I hated Tampa Bay. I almost died.
I love it.
Well,
I love it. But I didn't have the Tampa Bay last time, so I got to go back and finish that one.
Well, I heard
my head wasn't in it. I didn't.
No, I wouldn't either. So I heard that you ate ice cream all through your Tampa Bay 100. And I heard that after I finished, and I was very sad that I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's my thing. Only it backfired at Badwater because somehow, I don't know if it was the heat or something, it didn't, my GI tract didn't agree with the ice cream in Badwater, so I had struggled with that throughout the race. But yeah, normally I eat a lot of ice cream when I'm running because it's got all the essential nutrients in it. So yeah,
carbs, fat, protein.
Yeah, sugar, and it cools you down.
Pretty much sugar. Yep, and it's awesome. And Tampa Bay, that's why I love the Urban Ultra, because again, you don't have to carry anything, just a credit card or a phone. And you have aid station on every corner, essentially, so it's awesome.
We love a good Urban Ultra in these parts. Shae and I do, for sure.
Yep.
So when are you going to do stuff like Ball State and HOTS?
Funny that you should ask. Depending how the Tahoe goes, I'll see. One thing at a time. So.
Yeah.
Probably not this year, but next year I'm thinking about laps or HOTS. We'll see, or Ball State. We'll see. It's another thing that kind of intrigues me because, again, I like journey running. I like just being out there on my own and just pegging, just going after it. And yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Nice.
It's very fun.
Well, we're definitely excited to follow your journey at the couple of races you got coming up, and love to hear more. If you do decide to do the HOTS or LAV situation, that would be phenomenal.
Yep. Because we think maybe Joe 2027 is looking at it too.
I would say if I take 2026 to get my training back up and get my weight down, I think 2027 might be a good year for me to look at that.
Well, let's plan for it, Joe.
There you go. Do we need to call Andy Kroom right now? Do we need to call Andy Matthews to get you guys to sign up? Because he will be the one to make you guys do it.
I mean, listen, if I could do 40 or 50 miles a day on the across Florida, I can do 30 a day for.
I mean, you're putting an awful lot of pressure out in the world. There's a lot more to that race than just that.
Well, I'm
Joe.
just saying. Well, the way I see it, I did one in 5 days, and I took an extra day longer than everybody else. And I have 5 extra days to do just 100 miles.
I'm not saying that you can't not do it, but you need to respect it a little bit differently.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I don't respect
I
squat. I
think
don't
it's-
plan. I show up and I do it.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know about
I can
this,
tell you I
Joe.
was scared shitless of the bad water. I haven't trained so hard for anything before, like I did for bad water. I was scared. I respected it. So yeah, I would respect the last 2 or not for sure.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
Yeah,
It
bad
is,
water's not something I would ever think of doing myself, though. That's not a race for me.
You could do it,
It's not a race for me.
but you could do it.
No, it's not a race for me.
Okay.
No.
But you could do it.
I don't think so. It's not a race for me.
But you could do it, though.
I don't think I could.
I think you can.
Because my mind says I can't do it, I think I can't do it. My mind says I can
No,
do
if your
Vol
mind-
State.
Yeah, it has to be in your head first.
Yeah,
Sure.
my mind says I can do Vol State. My mind does not say I can do bad water.
I think you're wrong. I think your mind's wrong, Joe.
I think you could do it, Kevin.
I can do anything, Joe.
I know you can. Anything you can do better. You can
Sometimes.
do anything better than you.
So here's my question for you, because I've asked this basically of everybody. That night start, how did you get through the night start? Because I struggled greatly. Like, what'd you do the day before to kind of set yourself up for success?
I had a great crew, so they sent me to bed around, I don't know, we had breakfast, and then I essentially went to my room and slept till 2 or 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, I think. We stayed at Furnace Creek. No, we stayed at, not Furnace Creek, I forgot, the next one out.
Panamint?
Stovepipe Wells. And
Stovepipe. Okay.
no, Stovepipe Wells. We stayed at Stovepipe Wells, so it was about an hour drive to the to the start. So it was an ideal distance. And at Stovepipe Wells, it's quiet and it's nice. So I slept till 2. We ate lunch and drove over. Started slowly driving to the start. You had to be there 7 o'clock or 6:30. And I'm a night owl, so the first night was totally easy for me. That was not a problem at all. Yeah, I had no problem. I literally enjoyed the first night again because I was alone. I was just running and had fun. It wasn't as hilly. The rollers are fine with me. That was okay. So I was running most of it, or I did. I think 4-1 intervals.
Love a 4-1.
It was-
That's my favorite interval.
Yep. Yeah, mine too, because it's easy to, even if you fall out, it's a 5-minute block, right? So you can get right back into it just looking at your watch. So, yeah, it's because after a while, I have the beeper on my watch, but after a while, after a few 4 or 5 hours, it starts pissing me off that it's beeping. and I just run it by feel, and yeah, I enjoyed the first night tremendously. The second night, not so much. That was harder, but yeah, it was not a problem for me. That was cool.
I'm putting all these things in my mental toolbox
Block
for
them
next
off in
year.
your head for
Yeah.
next year. Got to find out about.
Yes,
You got to find out about the cooler.
I slept. Yeah, I slept. I don't know, 4 hours before the day before the race, and I had my own room, which was another thing that I elected to have an extra room so I can be alone in the room. That way I can actually sleep. I don't have people coming in and out. Because the crew was packing in the other 2 rooms. They were packing the van and doing the crew stuff.
Yeah,
and I was just sleeping.
I had
So-
a struggle sleeping.
What?
Same reason.
You struggled sleep, Shae. You
Somebody
don't
was
ever struggle sleeping.
I don't know. Somebody's working in the other room and it was very loud.
Who was working in the other room? Me? What was I doing in the other room?
Well, I mean, you have to. There's crew stuff going on, so it makes sense. Yeah. The idea of having a separate room, so just so that you can get it quiet and
Be in
dark,
your own
be in your own
zones and
zone.
out.
Yeah. Huh.
Learn
Yeah,
from
it worked for me well.
Shae's gonna finish this year, that's for sure. We know that.
I'm trying to take in everything as much as I can.
Yeah, you will.
I think Joe should run it just for fun. He should just go run behind you.
That's the only way I'm running anything anymore. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can crew it and run minus 50 miles, all of it.
Now, yeah.
That's true.
Hey, that's
I'm
true.
more
You're
likely.
like 90 miles.
I'm more likely to do that. Yeah.
Oh,
More
Crew
likely.
and
Yeah.
Oh, it's so much hills, Joe.
Yeah.
I know when I was driving, I was like, "This is what we're running on. This is horrible."
Yeah. Gotta lift weights, Kevin.
I don't want to do that. I'd rather just eat tacos and
Go to the
pizza.
gym. I was doing squats tonight.
It's
Do squats. I'm on day number 29. Daily challenge.
daily challenge. I got to do my daily challenge still.
Yeah, you do. 2 mile walk. All
Yeah,
your
I still have
squats.
to do my. Yeah, I still have to do all my things.
Yeah.
You should do squats right now.
Well, it definitely made all the difference for me in my last race that I've been going to the gym for the last 9 months or so.
Same here.
Yeah.
Since I started going to the gym, the running has improved tremendously. It's just so less effort, much less effort than before.
So what is your lifting
gym
like
really
gym
helps.
routine look like?
I try to lift 4 times a week, usually, and I do leg day and 2 different leg days and 2 different upper body days. The upper body includes actually both of them include core. Plus, I still do about at least 30 minutes the Stairmaster to warm up. So it's just whatever. I have some sort of a software some app that I downloaded that tells me what to do. So it's pretty simple. I don't, again, gym, I go to gym to get better at running. I don't necessarily enjoy it as a lifting thing, but it's good. It really helps me a lot.
It's one of those
my
things.
running.
It's the things
finding
runners don't want to do but have to do anyway.
Yeah.
I would
doing.
rather be at the gym. That's my problem is, I've
Right.
always worried that I would neglect running for working out. But the other way, what happened last year is I neglected the gym for running, and then it didn't help me at all. So I was much stronger by lifting and going running. So
They need, you know what they need to do? They need to invent a day that has more hours in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of those. That's what I need.
yeah, I could use one of those too.
Yeah, I need just like 2 more hours in the evening would be really nice.
They give you an extra day every 4 years.
Yeah, I want it like spread out. I don't want that extra day.
You get a whole extra day.
I don't want
And
that.
you probably have to work.
I usually have to work on that extra leap day.
Well, another thing that's helped me the last couple of months is working with a PT, some physical therapy. So the physical therapist has been really good about helping me with the pre-workout, post-workout stuff, things to do to get the joints that I'm having problems with ready for the workout, and then what to do afterwards. And that's helped a lot too.
That's good. How's the needling thing going?
I love it.
Yeah.
I just had a session last week, and I was on my shoulder, and I'm sure there's a rotator cuff tear on the front and back. The PT thinks it's the back and the front, maybe just tendonitis at the bicep and pectoral insertion. But so the back, after doing dry needling a couple times, the rear delt is just about pain free. The rotator cuff in the rear is almost about pain free. The front is still giving me some problems, but part of that is just when I lift, it's the exercises I'm doing. So that's what the physical therapist is working with me now to a lot of that's coming from the bicep. We realize it's not from the pec, it's from the bicep. And although it feels like it's in the shoulder. So I've got some exercises that are strengthening the area around the tendon where the insertion is. And it seems to be doing what it needs to do. So
That's good.
Do you guys want to hear what my knees sound like when I do squat?
Sure.
yeah, hold on. Let's see if we can hear
We're gonna
this.
see if we can hear it.
Sounds like someone's crinkling a plastic bag.
Yeah, that's not good. You should get that looked at.
Yeah,
That's so good. Yeah.
I don't know if anyone else can hear it, but I can definitely hear
Yeah,
it.
that's like cartilage. That's like
It sounds like someone's taken like one of those plastic grocery bags and just kind of
ruffle it up,
ruffling it up.
that's not
Not
good.
good.
It's usually much louder.
Well, that means you're healing.
That means it actually is good today.
But yeah, I will say it, and I'll say it again and again. Go to the gym, work out.
I don't wanna.
Yeah.
And the second thing, to me at least, is the coach. The Lisa Smith Batching is just a tremendous coach. She actually, she's great with like tailoring the workouts to the person, and I couldn't do it without her.
Yeah,
that's
it's
for
super important.
So, yeah, it's super important because I need structure. I need somebody to. I wouldn't go running on my. Well, I would go running on my own, but I wouldn't do it right. So that's where she comes in and actually gets me ready for each particular race.
Yeah, it's nice
to be.
to kind of take the thinking out of it, and all you got to just do is show up and do it.
Yep.
Yeah, show up and do it.
Yeah.
Just open the app in the morning and see, okay, this is what I have to do today, and that's what you do.
Well,
I love that.
I know. What do we got coming up soon? We got a race coming up, don't we, Shae?
Yeah, we got Javelina this weekend.
This weekend. It'll be when this pod releases, we'll be done with Javelina.
Yeah.
I'm very nervous.
I'm not so nervous.
I'm worried about the exploding cactus. Okay, that's literally the only thing I'm worried about.
You are very concerned about this.
I'm gonna fucking run into the cactus. I'm gonna see it. And I'm like, oh fuck, it's a cactus. Don't run into the cactus. Don't run into the cactus. So what am I gonna do? I'm running right into the fucking cactus.
If you stay, we had lots of cacti on the G2G. If you stay on the, and remember the Javelina is a traveled race, whereas the G2G it's not. It
True.
goes through the wild country, and you just have to look for them and avoid them. But we had people that run into them, and you don't want to do that.
Not pleasant.
I heard it's not fun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you got to get a comb.
A comb.
A comb.
Greg's getting a comb
Yep.
to comb them out
Yep.
of your skin.
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
It sounds
Again.
horrible.
Get the compression sleeves for your calves, and that way,
Oh, that's a good idea.
if you run into them, at least catches on those.
My
not on
costumes
your
are like
legs.
90% body coverage costumes.
So you also should not
I'm
run.
wearing 2 body suits on 2 different of my
a morph
costumes.
suit. You wearing a morph suit?
Yeah,
Nice.
on 2 of my costumes.
Oh, it's going to be hot during the day.
Yeah. I'm so.
It's one of them's white.
Okay, that's helpful.
That helps.
Yeah, except it's still a morph suit.
Yeah.
I really wish that I was going to this one.
I mean, you still can.
Yeah.
You can I'll put you in my luggage.
Fold me up and put me in a.
There's a couch if you want to stay on the couch. We got room on the couch.
Oh,
Joe.
man, I wish I was going. Well, Jake, it's really great to get you on the pod. You have a really interesting story. You know, your running history has been so cool to watch you do what you've done in the period of time you've done it, man. I mean, you're just tearing it up. And that's really the kind of stories I love. I mean, I love to hear people go. It's like rags to riches, you know, and ultra. You know, it's like.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. I appreciate. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing Ultra Waldo back out on trails again. Always looking forward to them red and white striped socks.
We'll definitely see you at Long Haul. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll be out
Well,
there.
maybe not. I may have to be in Europe. I just found out that I have something to do in Europe, so I may have to skip that one. Unfortunately, I'm still working the details, but I may have to miss it this year.
I mean, if you have a chance to go and do cool things, are you doing cool things in Europe, or is it like family stuff?
Yeah, I'm doing cool stuff.
Okay. See, then that's good.
Then it's okay then.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we'll see you at another A1 Ultras race. We got Colt 45 coming up
for
soon,
sure.
and got a couple others coming up. So maybe we'll see you at one of the others.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
We'll be out
For
there.
sure. I'll see you around, guys.
Thanks,
All right.
Jake.
Jake.
All right.
you
Thank
for
you
having
guys so much
Thank
for
you.
listening. Make sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Check us out on Instagram, on Facebook, on our website, www.where'sthefinishpodcast.com. We hope you do not run into any cacti or anything of the sort. And
Talking to me? I feel like you're talking to me. You look right at me when you said that.
Make sure to take your combs and
Let's go. Rehacek.
No.
No.
But good try.
Okay, try again. One more time.
You gotta do
What?
Rehacek.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. You don't have that letter in your alphabet.
is it a? Is that
Your
like a
tongue cannot do
VR?
that.
Like a V?
Nope.
Nope.
No, it's R. It's soft R. Z.
Z.
What?
No.
Yeah.
Vibrate your.
So what we're going to do then is we will
Let you introduce yourself.
We'll introduce you as Jake, and you can give us your last name.
Right. Okay.
It'll be fun to have people try to pronounce your name. For
Yeah,
us.
say it 5 times fast,
Exactly.
Shae.
Rehacek. Ha ha.
Ha ha. Eh?
What nationality?
Russian.
I'm Czech.
Check.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
From former USSR.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, if we didn't-
No fucking no.
he's gonna disconnect on us,
He's
Joe.
like, delete.
Do not ever associate me with Russians. They have
There you go.
Yeah.
45 fucking years.
He was telling me his story. Actually, I know better.
Serious info.
He's telling me a story out at the skunk ape race. Y'all, he's got a really
I
interesting
did.
life story.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. And that's one of the things, Jake, I really wanted to get you on here. Like, man, this guy's journey, just your whole life's journey has just been incredible. What you've went
Well,
through.
we'll get to that in a minute.
Yeah.
Right now, who's going to bring us
Having
in?
fun.
I think Shae should bring us in.
What's that?
So, when's the last time Shae